Hey everybody, and welcome back. Thought I'd do a nice haul video and show you some things that were interesting or unusual. First, I want to show you this really interesting watch. It looks like a dragon. It has a little ruby eye, and he is sort of encircling this red stone right here. Here's the back of it. And you see his tail poking out from his wings. And you open it up. It has a very nice face. It's an old style watch that you have to wind up. There's no batteries. And it says New York, Geneva, Montreal, 1862 by Gulja. When I was at a thrift store, I bought this Introduction to Astronomy by Moulton, an old textbook, which I thought was really fascinating. It's signed by Margaret Sebille, October 8th, 1920. This was her book, apparently. For one thing, there's a paper in here that she did, dated December 3rd, 1920. Margaret Sebille. And you can see her paper, her work, and she got a grade of 10. I'm hoping that's 10 out of 10. And she has her work on the back. You can see that. And I'm going to place it where it was. This book is in extremely good condition. Well, I saw the pages were kind of stained by the paper, but here we go. It was in the just notice how the paper was in there for so long it stained the pages. In addition to that, there was also this Security Trust and Savings Bank that she apparently used as a bookmark. It also has her name on it. And this is from 1920 as well. And I'll let you take a look at that. It says they have resources over $93 million, but there's a typographical error there. But it was probably too expensive to reprint these with the printing techniques back then. Capital and surplus of $5 million. They at least got that right. So that was a very interesting find. I want to show you this pop-up book. It's called The Most Amazing Night Book. I mentioned this in another video. I really love pop-up books. I think they're fascinating. And I'm just going to kind of go through some of the features.
Hill at 181.fm.
Oh no. Sometimes they do slip out a little bit, so you have to be kind of careful. I just think pop-up books are amazing, and I thought you'd find that interesting. The next thing I want to show you is this book by President Jimmy Carter called The Hornet's Nest. This is the first novel ever written by a U.S. president. It's a novel about the Revolutionary War, and as you can see, it's signed by President Carter. This was a gift from Mary, a very nice surprise present. And there's President Carter's signature. And incidentally, every few Sundays, about an hour from where I live, President Carter does Sunday school classes at Maranatha Baptist Church in Plains, Georgia. So if you want to see President Carter and meet him free of charge and get your photograph taken with him, check out the Maranatha Baptist Church of Plains, Georgia website. Look at Jimmy Carter's Sunday school schedule, and you can stay probably in Americus, Georgia, fairly cheaply, and attend Sunday school and listen to President Carter and meet him in person. So that's just something to consider. He still does these Sunday school classes, and it's a rare opportunity to meet a U.S. president. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is my Lotteria game. I have the pieces. I have the I think this is just some of the coolest art, and I have the cards here. This is from Mexico, and I'm excited about getting the opportunity to play this with somebody at some point. The back of the cards. I think the art on the cards is just awesome. I really love this style of art, and I'm really proud to own this. And like I said, I'm looking forward to an opportunity to sit down and play this game. Does it remind you a little bit of tarot cards in a way? I think it's really cool. A lot of people, I've seen people who wear t-shirts that have all of these cards on them. So anyway, I just thought you'd find this interesting. Another thing I want to show you, I found this at a thrift store. This nicely bound book called The Golden Ring. And it's a book about a trip to Russia. It's actually printed in Leningrad. I'm sorry, it's printed in Yugoslavia, but it's a Leningrad book. Aurora Art Publishers, Leningrad. And it's just chock full of beautiful, rich, color photographs of some of the most beautiful spots in Russia. And it has a narrative in here, a travel narrative about a trip. And I was just excited to find this in a thrift store. So I bought it, and I really like to flip through this and look at the pictures. And it's just one of those gems that you occasionally find in the thrift store. So I thought I'd show you that as well. So I hope you enjoyed this this nice little quick haul video. Well, I guess I'll show you one more thing. Why not? If you're not too bored yet, I also found this. Whoa, in a thrift store, and it's a tin that has the movie Fitzcarraldo by Werner Herzog, who's considered one of the best directors ever. And it stars Klaus Kinski, who actually, they had a very tumultuous relationship as actor and director. In fact, they tried to kill each other. I believe it was on the set of this movie right here. Unfortunately, the movie's on VHS, which is outdated, but I still thought it was interesting to get the tin and this book about the movie. And it also has parts written by Roger Ebert and a lot of other film experts who I have a lot of admiration for. And some nice art. I think for the book alone, I think I picked this up for $1. And it was worth it just for the book alone. And Fitzcarraldo, if you do get a chance to watch it, is a fantastic and visually stunning movie. You might find it a bit slow in parts, but nonetheless, I recommend if you're in one of those moods for a really deep movie, give it a watch. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.